When someone ghosts you, what are you supposed to do? What is the best way for you to move forward? In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 questions that you can ask yourself for each situation. Because it's not that everyone that ghosts you, that you need to respond in exactly the same way, or you need to do exactly the same thing. There is a uniqueness to each situation, the type of relationship that you have, what's going on with the energy, what is behind all this. And the only way that you can find this is by answering these specific questions. My name's Aliki. I'm here to help you upgrade your energy. Now, when it is that someone ghosts you, know that it's not always something that's conscious, that they woke up one morning and said, I'm gonna not speak to them for a while, or I'm just gonna disappear. It's the best thing for me to do. It's something that just clicks in the moment, and they find themselves very often just doing this. And it just feels right. They feel guided to do this. In order for you to look at this with clarity, you need to put yourself in a place and in a situation where you can see it with clarity. And I suggest you do this while walking out in nature, while walking somewhere outside with no distractions, where you're on your own, where you can actually think and have this clarity. For me, when I'm walking, just the act of being in motion and feeling nature around me will give me a sense of connection to the answers from within me, the wisdom and the knowledge within me, and it just flows much better for me. Now, if for you find that you get more clarity when you're not in motion and you're sitting somewhere quietly, do this, because it's very important for you to find what truly works for you most. But truly find a place where you feel strong, where you feel that you have the peace, you have the correct environment around you to support you in getting clear answers. Now, the answers that you will get, I will guarantee that you may find yourself doubting them. You may say, oh, while in that moment, you'll be sure that this is clear and this is that. Later, as your mind starts clicking in and your logic starts questioning it, or your perhaps disbelief, your lack of trust and confidence may start thinking that, no, it can't be this, and maybe I'm wrong. So truly try to accept and believe, even if it's for a short period of time, that the answers you get from within you are true and are correct. And if they're not, within some time, it will be proven that you were wrong. You will be completely sure within you that, hey, I was wrong. And you can repeat this again and do it until you truly feel comfortable with the response that you get from within you, from the answers that you get. Before I get into what the 3 questions are, I'd like to speak a little bit about this whole ghosting experience. You have choices in how you are going to experience this, how it is that you're going to feel, and what it is that you'll be thinking. You have choices on the action or lack of action that you can take, the response or no response. And you could say, but I can't respond because I'm not being heard. I'm not being given a chance to say or text or do anything. And this is true. You're not being given the chance that you deserve to have to express yourself, to be heard, and to truly both choose how it is that each of you is going to move forward. But when someone ghosts you, you can have this amazing choice to see it as an opportunity. And you could say, how could something so painful, something where it shows complete disrespect to who I am, to what I am, to all I am, how could this be an opportunity? The thing is that it's a chance for you to find that part in you that has to do with the ghosting in the first place. There's a part And each and every one of us that gets ghosted, and I think nearly everyone gets ghosted at some point or another. It may not always be someone who they're in love with. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. It could be anyone. The thing is, we all experience this, where someone decides to just cut all contact. And they have the right to do this. They have the right to choose to move forward with their lives and not speak to us again. Now, before you ask yourself the 3 questions that I'm going to tell you, it's important for you to understand that ghosting triggers certain parts of you. It affects specific parts of you, and it's not just your ego that's wondering, why don't you see my true value, or why don't you give me a chance to say what I want to say, to express myself freely, or why don't you see me for who I am and value who I am? Why are you just canceling me out? And the thing is that, yes, it's very hurtful when someone just cancels you out, where it's very easy for them to just not speak to you again, to just cut all contact. But the thing is that right now, you cannot in any way change them. You cannot heal them. You cannot convince them of your value, of your worth, of why they're right or why they're wrong. They have made this decision for whatever reason. And so we're not going to deal with what they are experiencing or with what they are thinking or not thinking, doing or not doing, feeling or not feeling. We're going to deal with you. It's you that's watching this video. It's you that's looking for answers. It's you that's feeling what it is that you're feeling right now. And let's take that this is a perfect opportunity now that you are feeling these feelings, having these thoughts, missing them, wondering why. It's a perfect opportunity for you to find answers from within you. When things are just going amazingly well in your life, when you feel that you're on top of the world, you're not really going to spend your time looking within for answers. You're not going to say, hey, there's a part of me that needs my attention. Let me look for it. Let me find it. You're not just going to wake up one morning and decide to do this. And if you do this, I admire you. That's amazing. You're my hero. But most of us do not do this. So let's take it that this is giving us the chance to take that time to look within, to take that time to find that part within us. And I guarantee there is a part within you that has to do with what it is you're experiencing right now. And this leads us to the first question that you're going to ask in this place where you feel strong, in this moment of calmness. You will relax your body, you will relax the muscles around your mind, and you will ask yourself, what is it within me that I would not like people to see? What is it that I do not want others to know is a part of me? And even this may trigger a reaction within you, even hearing this question, but ask yourself. And it could be anything. It could be anything. And if you ask, you will get an answer, I believe. And if you don't get an answer, leave it for some time and ask again. If you persist at the question and you feel ready to hear it, because it all has to do with you being open to hearing, to receiving the response from within you. So when you're able to hear it and you accept that this is so, if you react, you react. Like, let yourself react. You're on your own. You're taking a walk or you're sitting somewhere peaceful. Let yourself express what it is you feel. You can even say it aloud, but you will have gotten this answer. And just by getting the answer, it will give you a huge amount of clarity because you know what it is that you're dealing with. And this later, step by step, whether it's with a therapist or on your own or whatever you choose resonates with you most, whatever you feel expresses you most, you can look at this and see, how is it that I can accept this? How is it that I can embrace this part of me? How can I feel that I accept for it to be seen? It's okay for it to be known. I can actually see it, know it, and I'm fine with all the people around me knowing this. It's not that you need to go out and declare it to everyone. It's more a matter about you feeling that you need to conceal something, how it is that you feel about you, more than it is about you going around and saying, hey, you know what I've been hiding about me? No one truly cares. This is how you see yourself. This is what you feel about yourself. It may not even be something that people would react to. They may say, yes, but that's completely normal. The second question that's very important for you to ask yourself is, how does this make me feel? How do I feel that they're not speaking to me? How do I feel that it's so easy for them, let's say, to not speak to me? And if you're able to say it aloud, that I feel this and this, or even write it down, whatever you feel resonates with you, do it in this way. You could even do both. And see it written, hear it spoken. You will be able in this way to express yourself and to have more clarity of what it is that you are experiencing right now. And you could say, I know it hurts. Yes, but try to put it into more words of what it is that this makes you feel. What does it make you feel about you? Do you feel that this has a reflection of who you are, of what you are, of all you are? Does it affect you in any way? Does it change you in some way? And say this. Say what it is you believe in this very moment without judging yourself. And the third question would be for you to ask, if I could say whatever I wanted, if I could write whatever I wanted, and have this conversation, what would I say? And what would I like, once I say this, to hear as a response? What is it that I would like to hear, to get back from this person? And just by saying this, and just by having it in clarity, it will give you so many answers, because you will know. You could say that, hey, I know that I want to express myself. Yes, but what is it that you want to say? And what is it that you want back from them? And once you have these three questions, you could take this much, much further, much, much deeper into getting to know you. Because each and every person in our life represents something. And when they ghost you, that has a direct effect on how it is you feel about yourself. But it does not have a direct effect on who you are. It does not change who you are. It does not change you. It changes perhaps how you see yourself in the moment. And if you see what is causing this, and if you hear the second question, how it's making you feel, how you think it's affecting you, what you'd like to say, what you'd like to get back, then you have this more immediate answer into what it is you're looking for in this specific person. And what is it that you believe that they have to offer you? What is it that you feel that you're missing out on by them not being in your life this very moment? What are you missing? What are you losing? And then take it further into what are you gaining? How can you change this around where it's not that you've lost something, but they've given you this huge opportunity to gain something within you that you would never have looked for if this hadn't happened? If this painful experience had not occurred to you, you wouldn't be sitting here watching this video, and you wouldn't be open, perhaps, to looking within you and getting these amazing answers that will truly raise your frequency, raise your vibration, upgrade your energy to a completely different level. See this as an amazing gift and give this gift to yourself. I wish you happiness and love. Thank you so much for being here.